to say patience is so crazy.
Oh my God. Guys, this is my best friend, Jim. Um, he is like by far the most genuine person and really dope songwriter that I work with. Um, and he's been like my biggest supporter. Like you have no idea like what this guy did for me just as a person. So Jimber,
What's up,
yes,
What's up, Queen Agnes? I'm here with Denver. Denver
yo,
knows
what's
us.
good?
Denver.
Yes, Denver. Yeah, so yeah, Jim, because I just had a conversation with interesting conversations that one of the most interesting topics I guess discussed was on like how big the production was, right? And they feel like all of my productions before, like my music video productions, have always been big production, uh, um, a lot of talents and crazy lightings
Right.
and crazy scenes, whereas on they feel like it's more like raw and just vulnerable, right? And I told them that it's pretty interesting because we literally just did it, what, like maybe 10 people, 10 to like 10 people on. And I told them about like how I had you on set as well, because I think on that it was pretty important for me to be surrounded by my closest friends to just make it feel like it's raw, authentic, and vulnerable without like making it seem like, oh, this is a music
Absolutely.
video shoot. Yeah, and like people say that they hear my right. Okay, so so yeah, like Jim, like because you were there in the music video shoot. Like what was your take on like everything? Because you were there since the morning, right? So like what did you
Man, I
feel
thought
when
that
you
the
were on that
fashion
set?
was crazy. I thought the scenery was incredible. And crazy enough, I got a lot of BTS. I don't know if you remember when the cat walked in the middle of the set, in the
Yeah.
middle of you shooting,
Oh my
and just
God.
walked over to you, and you kind of kept vibing,
Yeah.
and the music was playing. It was surreal, man. I think Patience is a great record for you. I think you killed the vocals on that. I love your vocals.
Oh my God. And guys, like you have to know, like this guy right here is the one person that I trust with when it comes to like my vocal. And I think I remember at that time, like you couldn't fly out to LA because you were in the middle of something, like you're also like working in your movie and everything. And I felt like, oh my gosh, like I'm not gonna have Jim. And then I remember you texted me something like along the line, you should just do it, you know what I mean? Like you should just do it yourself, and you should like trust in your own ability of like cutting your own records and whatever, because like that's what I did before I met you, kind of. But then like after a while you just develop like this sense of trust, and like I always wanted to work with you. But it really was a moment where it's kind of like I had to be by myself. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like I had to be by myself.
Mhm.
I had to be vulnerable. I had to just be with myself and the sound engineer, to create that like vulnerability that you could hear in my vocals, because I caught myself. You know what I mean? Um, I didn't have you there. I didn't have like no other like vocal producer or whatever. But I think like that's what
Mm,
needed to happen for me to like tap into just my
absolutely, yeah.
vulnerable self.
The proof is in the product. I mean, you killed it. You absolutely killed it. I think that the videography is incredible. You absolutely killed it in the fashion, and
Yeah.
of course, you always deliver. Ag, you always deliver on your performances, on your videos. Yeah, I mean,
Thank
I'm
you. always good to finally put the song out and just have an amazing what you call it, like
Absolutely.
amazing
Yeah.
feedback.
I think it's crazy too because you had a
So yeah.
vision for it. You had a vision for it, and you played it for me a while ago. And I remember when I first heard it, I fell in love with it. So I'm really excited for to see how everybody else appreciates it the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Man, like, okay, guys, like, I'm gonna have to tell you that we actually have, my team's gonna kill me for this, but what the fuck, whatever. Fuck it, Jim. Like, uh, we actually have one version of Boy Magnet that we
Yo, you
never
know how many people keep
released.
asking me about Boy Magnet, and I keep, you know,
You know, sometimes the fans don't know half of what's
right,
happening
right, right, right,
behind the
right, right.
scenes and how crazy it could get. Um, but yeah, man, like I feel like the original version of Boy Magnet needs to be out, even if it's just like some sort of like dance music video, whatnot.
Yeah, because nobody's heard it.
Um,
Nobody's heard the real
so
version of what. Oh my
nobody's
God,
heard it.
crazy.
No, yo, right, right, exactly, exactly. All right,
All right,
cool.
look, be
Thanks,
good, Hang. All
Jim.
right.
Right.
Peace.
All right, God, bye. I don't know how to, like, end this shit. Oh my
I don't
gosh.
even, I don't
I
even
think
know
you
how
should
to end
end
it.
it,
Maybe I just
maybe.
X out. I'm gonna just X out. All right. Bye.
Yeah, okay, all right, bye. Okay. I know for a fact that this is my fan in New York.
Oh my god, hey girl! Congrats on your
Hi.
release. I'm like at the bar just watching you. My friend said hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Hey, you
sweetie.
know what? I appreciate
Oh
you
wait,
so
hold on.
much
My friends want to
for
hear you. Let, let me
ev-
just remove my AirPods. My friends are stealing my
okay.
they all watch it. I told them like, you gotta watch the video and stream the music.
He non-stop stands your music.
Right.
It is, you are getting streamed.
That's the interrogation.
Oh my God. No, thank you so much for your support. Like, you know, like you have always been
She remembers me. I told you
you
guys.
on the front row,
Girl.
like on the front row. And you're always like,
I
yes,
mean,
I
if you're talented,
am.
like,
It was definitely a moment to you in New York, that little like small tour. But yeah, I just want to say hi. I just want to appreciate you and say thank you so much for listening.
you guys. No,
Hopefully you like
nobody likes it. Everybody
like
loves it.
yeah.
Everybody wants me to release Boy Mac.
Well, you know what? I don't know how to
I'm
like close you, so I think you need to. Okay. So who else should I? Oh, let's see. I actually really want to talk the producers, Ayo, because he's also one of my friends. I want to. I mean, I should invite him, but I don't know if he's available or not. So maybe I should just try, maybe. But I don't know. Like if he's busy, then I don't want to like bother him, you know?
I,
Oh, there you go. That's the
I
producer
heard it's
right
bring your dog to work
there.
day.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Hey, guys, fans. So this is the guy who produced Promises, Patience, and obviously more songs to come for my EP, for my upcoming EP. But let me tell you, like, you know, Ayo is a different breed. You're a different, like you're something else, you know, like because I feel like when we first worked together, like it was only through text, right? Like
For
text
sure.
and emails and just, you know, yeah, the vibe was just right. AVB, what's good? But yeah, like what do you think of
It's
like the music
insane.
video?
I didn't even know it was coming out today.
Oh no.
But I love it. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is, right? It's such a special to a song to me because I know we've been talking about it a lot
Mhm.
since before the pandemic, right? And we spoke about like how special it sounds and you know it was a crazy day that day when I wrote it with Gio and Carmen because I remember I wanted to write something that's kind of more like you
Mhm.
know fun and upbeat and you sent me like a folder of amazing like crazy beats but I was just in the not in the mood for that you know because I was just like going through something that month and I remember there was like a couple of like more like vibey and ballad tracks that you sent me, and I was like, okay, let me just like work on that one. And the first word that came out of my mouth was patience,
Wow.
and literally like that's the title. So
Wow.
so yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, yeah. Like yeah so you know like I'm glad that we get to work together and I'm hoping that my fans could see like our vibe is crazy and we get to work together some more. What do you know like if you can have everything your own way, right? Like if you can tell me what do you want to see from me and from like my EP and from the album or like what
Mhm.
the project that we're working together,
I
what do you
think
want to see from me
as a
as a
producer, as
producer?
a friend, as a fan, um, I think it's important and it's going to take patience from your fans to really understand this. But I think what we really got to do is just highlight all sides of Agnes. Like, you know, like
Love
there's the
that.
promises, there's the patience, but then there's the Agnes that
Yeah.
loves to dance and really perform. You know,
Yeah.
there's the fun side, the vibing side. So it's like, you know,
Right.
just being able to get into the right space where we can translate that, which we've been doing, but really translate that through the music. And, you
Yeah.
know, Patience is just one of those records where you can tell it comes from, you know, true and transparent place. So
Right.
I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, yeah, I'm excited too because you know, I think I've talked about this with you know, my management team as well because I think because my fans grew up with me somewhat, um it's kind of like hard for them to get rid of the idea of what agnezmo should sound like. You know what I mean? Because they grew up with me and they've listened to a lot of my songs before, you know, my albums before back when I was like maybe 17 or 18 years old, you know what I mean? And they already had this idea of, oh, Agnes Mo needs to sound like this. And then I always tell my fans, well, the thing is, I've evolved as a person. And that's why like it's always great to like, work together with you, because I feel like you embody those sides so well, not just like the ballad songs, not just like the vibey tracks, but also like, I want to say, the ratchet side of me. Yeah, but yeah, Ayo, like, yeah, thank you so much for being
Of
here,
course.
and talk to me. Hopefully we get to do
Absolutely.
more songs in the future.
Have a good one.
All right.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right, guys. Okay. Um, I think I'm done. Like I've now on YouTube. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more behind the scene, if you want to see more outfits, if you don't, just like maybe not DM because I don't really read DMs. Just leave me in the comments section. All right. Okay, cool.